show you my outfit today. So with coat. Let me just make sure everything's in order. So no one looks shite. We've still got all the decorations up from Christmas, Valentine's Day and Easter apparently, so you get to see all of that. That's it, but it needs washing. I didn't do the back layers very good, so they're all dead long still. I just did my fringe pretty much. Not really. I usually do the back quite well, but I haven't done it this time. So yeah, sorry about my hair being shite. I really want it curled, but it's hard to find anyone to bloody perm my hair, so... Oh, they just came, left a like, and then left. Okay. Nice. Well, I'll take it off for a bit anyway. I want them things that go around there. I don't know what they're for, but they look cool. Now, I found a pocket watch. I have found a pocket watch. I have loads of them. But I found one that was, I think, a gift. Unless I bought it. You know, I can't remember if I bought it or whether it was a gift, but I found a bunch of jewellery anyway. I haven't worn for so long. In here I've got like a charm. I'm just going to show you guys. I got that for a present recently. It's a guardian angel plus good luck coin. And I got some jewellery, which you've seen in videos from last year probably. It's just probably cheap jewellery, but it looks nice anyway. Excuse the blood, that's from when I've been scratching and open wounds and stuff. I don't know why, I just can't really be bothered wearing jewellery. I just find it annoying. It looks nice, but it's annoying. But I meant to wear my necklaces today. Necklaces are the only thing I can stand, jewellery-wise. Yeah, I found a whole bunch. See, I feel weird right now. Like, I don't feel cold, but I feel naked. It's weird. If it's not, like, scorching hot weather, I feel naked without a coat on or a jacket. Same in my nightwear, I have to wear a dressing gown. It doesn't matter what the feckin' temperature is, even in the scorched summer heat, I've got to wear a dressing gown. I don't know what it is. But I feel naked without one. So even if it's hot, I will just bear the heat. So anyway, yeah, I'm sorry about my hair being shit pretty much. I can't get it right anyway. It's just never right. It looks better with like that, but it always gets in the way. So I just tend to put it back, even though it doesn't look good. So yeah, that's my outfit. And I'm wearing these stupid trainers that let in water, so I can only wear them in dry weather. In fact, all my bloody shoes do. I don't even know what I'm talking about. They all do. So the update is my eczema's still bad. It's still bad on my face, and I have concluded that the only thing different between this year and last year, as in winter time, my face was gorgeous last year. All year, both summer and winter, it was gorge. The only thing that I did differently, get out the feckin' way, you dick. The only thing I did differently last year, as in winter, so I guess winter 2021, 22, was I had vitamin D tablets that they prescribed me because they said I was low on vitamin D, and everybody is in winter, so I don't know why they don't just give everybody vitamin D in winter, but apparently you can only get it if you, I guess, have a blood test and they say you're low. I only have another blood test, not after the two blood tests I've had, lately ones have been painful. Not going in, but they go in, out, move, because they can't get blood. And they jab it so far in. It hurt my arm. It hurt for freaking ages after. No way. I don't want a blood test done ever again. That was a horrible experience. They obviously hit several nerves and severed the damn things. So no, not having blood tests done ever. I hate them. I already hate them going in. And then of course they have to take one of the vials off and put another vial on. That hurts. And they think you're a big baby if you get hurt by it. It's like fucking painful. It's horrible. It makes me go funny as well. Makes me feel ill. But the last couple that I've had have been the worst ever. I've never had such a bad blood needly experience before. All my needle experiences have been normal, but the last two were horrendous. Very bad. Extremely, excruciatingly bad. It was absolute torture. And because she'd already said several nerves, and she had to do 3 vials or syringe or whatever the hell they're called. She had to do 3 of those. So she had to take one off, put another one on, and it jiggles all over the place, as in the needle. So that hurts like freaking hell. But, you know, as much as it has hurt, it's not hurt like that before. So yeah, not having it done again, especially not by that particular nurse. So we don't want her again. She needs to go back to training or whatever. Don't mind she was older, you'd think she'd do her job very good, but no. But there's 2 particular nurses I know for definite do a good job with the needles, so I think I'm going to be requesting them from now on if I absolutely have to have needles jabbed in me. But I'm not going to have it done unless it's absolutely necessary. So if it's just a test for vitamin D, whether I'm low on it, then obviously I'm not going to have that done. I just want them to give it to me because I'm obviously low on vitamin D because we've gone through a winter. There's been hardly any sun. And now that the sun has been coming out, I've not really been outside a lot because it's still been cold or rainy or whatever, windy. So I've not really been outside a lot apart from the evening time. And then the sun's gone. So it's like you can conclude that I'm going to be low on vitamin D. You don't have to do a blood test. So just give me the damn tablets. But that's the only difference between this winter that we've just gone through and last winter when my face was clear. And since October to now, my face has just been horrendous. And the only thing is different is that I had those vitamin D tablets last year. So that's obviously what it is. So what'd be good is even if they don't want to give me tablets, is there like a cream? Like surely there must be a cream with vitamin D in it that you can put on your face so it goes directly on. These people don't seem to, considering it, all this information is out there for the public, the actual doctors don't seem to know this stuff. But apparently vitamin D is good for skin, it's good for eczema. So people keep saying that their eczema is better in the summer than it is in the winter. For me, I mean, it's just year round, it doesn't really matter. Like I say, 2 years ago, my face was really good. This year, it's been bad since October. And there was still a lot of sun going on last October. It was still decent weather. So, it doesn't really matter for me, does it? I've just got bad skin no matter what. Because well, I'm not even going to say it's a mystery. It's not a mystery. It's the fucking mould and damp, isn't it? So, anyway, if you guys are interested, I have got a series of videos that is a bit different from my usual, but you guys know that when I used to live stream like a year, 2 years, 3 years ago, every time I live streamed, my mum would always come in the room and she would always have a go at me. I think I must have quite a number of live streams where my mum has come in the room and started having a go at me for some reason or another. And at the time I found it kind of embarrassing because I professed to be a professional YouTuber and here I am with my mum coming in the room and yelling and screaming at me. And I've got videos where I've tried to make a video and she's been moaning or shouting my name or something like that. And it's like, I'm a professional YouTuber. They don't have this shit going on. And if they do, it's really funny. So I quite and my mum actually pointed that out. She said, oh, it's, you know, you'll be the first to have you just coming in the room and yelling at you or whatever. Or yelling at you, your name, calling your name and shit. So it's quite funny, I will admit. I was quite you might say I was uptight back then, thinking, oh God, no. And thinking how embarrassing it is. But actually now I kind of, if it was somebody else, I would love to see that. If it was another YouTuber, that happened to them, they'd probably edit it out or not that video, maybe do another one. But they shouldn't. I find that entertaining. I love it when like non-professional things happen. I will admit I prefer it. Unless it's just a really boring video, it just depends. Yay, thanks, Anx. Good night, evening. It's very much night now. It's 10 o'clock and I've only just started cooking, which means my mum is going to moan at me now. So yeah, well, I admit that's my fault. But anyway, so yeah, I've got a series of videos that I've been uploading for a while, and they're unlisted at the moment. But they're very funny, and it's ones of my mum just like yelling and screaming at me and stuff like that, if you're interested. I've noticed there's quite a lot of people who have uploaded stuff like that, and I've been watching a bunch of those videos, and I do quite find them entertaining, especially when shit happens. You're gonna think I'm really probably vindictive or whatever, but it's like people uploading videos of their husbands or whatever, their mothers, fathers, whatever, being narcissistic, abusive. And I've learned that now apparently my mum is like that now. I've learned that now. I didn't know that before. It never even occurred to me until people pointed it out from what I described, and also from videos that people have seen, especially that really horrendous one where she came at me with this, oh god, these very scissors that I've just ended up in the water just now. But yes, these are the very scissors that she came at me with. Now, a couple of people, I had to describe this to them about what happened. She had her scissors like this. I want to show you what happened. I want to break it down for you. I will, if you want to see the video. Some people have advised me not to make it public and not to put that up, but I kind of want to, especially after seeing other people put their narcissistic, abusive husbands and shit up. So, you know, like videos. Right, so I was standing here and I was cleaning a pan. My mum was behind me like this, and she snuck behind me like this, and then came round and then like this. Seriously. So it was calculated. It wasn't an accident like she claims. Now she said she meant to do this and come at me with her finger, but she just happened to have the scissors in her hand, and I was like, yeah, right. As she would say to my dad, yeah, right, Andy. And somebody actually said, oh, maybe that's all it was. I've noticed you have a tendency to exaggerate things and I'm like, no, I bloody don't. Like, you said, oh, well, you said you self-harmed, but you didn't actually self-harm. You just hit yourself over the head after your mum was really horrendous to you. And I'm like, yeah, that's still a self-harm. I went like this, like really, like it doesn't look bad, but it's like hurts. It was horrible, and it gave me a headache. I've never done that before. I was doing, my mum was particularly, you know, giving it large at me, and she was getting in my face, and she was grabbing me and shaking me, and like she was getting really nasty and aggressive to me. So he thinks that this is not self-harming. Now I've just done like a really light version there, but I was really hammering, and I was banging my fists and really hurting like here and here. That's self-harm. I don't care what you say. Self-harm is not just slashing the wrists. Self-harm is any form of self-harm. I've never been to a furry convention, but I would love to go to one. But unfortunately, they're all too far away and expensive. Because it's far away. Convention at a hotel, I don't even know what the heck conventions are, I'm not going to lie. All I know is it's just some kind of big massive event for furries. Or comics or whatever it is that the convention is for. But I can't remember if it's like an actual hotel that they're held at, or it's some other kind of place. But yeah, so this person said I might be exaggerating, and maybe it was just a simple case of my mum just happened to have the scissor down. No, it wasn't. If you see the video, she was lurking behind me with the scissors. She was looking at them, so it wasn't an accident. And then after the event, she said, yeah, now you know what'll happen if you keep disobeying me. And one day, this really will happen. She didn't say the word stab you, but she said, this is getting close, I really will do it. So that's definitely deliberate. She definitely meant to come at me with scissors. She definitely meant to imply she was gonna stab me. I'm trying not to lie because I don't want to swear, because I don't really want to do the whole monetization thing where I have to put the swearing thing. The fluff suits are expensive, the fursuits. Well, the conventions are expensive. I've already got like furry accessories that I would go in if I went to a convention, so I don't really want a suit, to be honest. I mean, I want a suit, as in a suit of clothes. So I would wear a suit, as in a three-piece suit like this, with a a sport jacket and everything, and my tail and ears and maybe furry makeup on or a mask or something. That's what I'd do if I went to a convention. Love it. So hopefully you guys will want to see those videos. I will upload them if you. I think it'd be interesting. I'd like to see what you guys think of the way my mum talked to me and treat me. There is a few people who put that kind of thing up. I want to be one of them because it's fun, and you know it's interesting to know. I'm just gonna go get the food and I'll talk some more in a minute. There you go. You can speak to Daisy if you like. Hello. Hi, Daisy. I can't put it in front of you. God damn it. Oh, it's still in the box. Just read him. I don't know what I've done with my coffee. Daisy's probably put it down somewhere and then left it. There was a convention in Manchester 2 months ago. Oh, really? That's unusual. They don't usually do conventions in Manchester. It's usually Birmingham. Anyway, I've decided that those best places seem to be Birmingham or Yorkshire. They seem to be the best places to live. One person said they would never come to Manchester. They said it's a really shite place and the people are really shite and everything. Really chabby and nasty. I agree. I thought it was just this area, not just Manchester as a whole. A lot of people rave about Manchester, but they probably fit in because they're... Ew! Is that normal? There's a lot of liquid in this. There isn't in this one. I think that'll be alright. I'm supposed to be doing this for 2 meals. Oh, I assume it's okay. Smells alright. It's not out of date. It's supposed to be water or something, or juice. I think it'll be alright. My heart's just done a funny thing again. I don't know what that's about. Let's see, so this live stream was supposed to be specifically about the house fluff. So you guys know I've had this idea to form a community that's like a cult. I don't really want to call it that. I don't really know what you call it, but let's just call it like a community. But you can call it a cult if you want. It don't really matter, but it's a good one anyway. I know of this particular one that has been called a cult, even though you wouldn't think it was one. It's like Kitty Hotel or something, but it's for human beings who like to dress as cats, and it's for like people who do pet play and stuff like that. So it's a hotel basically, and people go there and they can be themselves and dress however they want, dress up as animals, and you get like human master / handlers and their human pets that role play like as a cat or a dog or whatever, and people who do put play. But it's very glamorous. I forgot what it's called. Becky will know this because apparently she's a member of it. I don't know where it is. I think it's here in England. I'm not really 100% sure where it is, but yeah, it's this girl, and that she formed this sort of hotel and this community surrounding this hotel, and I just believe it's called Kitty Hotel. I found out about it years ago, and Becky brought it up, and she even said they have a YouTube channel, so I went to have a look, and this girl makes these videos of like how to be glamorous and how to join and how to be this and that and the other, and it's very posh and upmarket. You know, it's decorated, everything's like pink and pretty and feather bows and everything, very glamorous. I absolutely love it. Anyway, I want to form my own one like that. Some of you guys may know about it, some may not. But I've decided to call my one House of Fluff. And instead of like Kitty Hotel. What was that? I heard a noise. Mum, did you make that noise?
What noise was that?
A psst noise. Oh right, that cup just fell over, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I heard. Okay.
Take these in. Get a bit dark round here now.
Well, I can only take a couple
Well, that's fine.
because I've got my hands full already. Anyway, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted because that was scary. Apparently we're both hearing weird noises. Whenever I hear a weird noise, I always just assume it's my mum, but then it's like, oh, she's asleep or whatever, she's not moved. So it's like, oh God, what was that? You what? No, it's not going to be that long. Not making a bloody green tea. I'm not making a bloody green tea. What's she going on about? You what? You what?
I said if we wait any more than 10 minutes, it means I could have had a green tea.
Oh. I'm not doing a bloody green tea. Oh, that's not what I want. Where is it? Is it moaning? All she does is moan. Oh, she's moaning again. Can you hear it? Oh, she's moaning.
This salt thing filling up. Oh, some more in it anyway.
Right. Oh, she's moaning again. Sorry, I love that. That's my mum saying that. I made a voice recording of my mum and she was like, oh no, you and your dad are like, oh, she's moaning again. Oh, she's moaning again. So I made this funny remix of it where it just repeats over and over. Oh, she's moaning again. She's moaning again. I've got to put that one. I can't remember it. It's already up. You know, I already uploaded it. But I can't find it because it's not technically... It's not titled that, I don't think. But I can't find it. But I will. I'll have a proper route for the video. It might be on one of my other channels. Oh, she's moaning again. I actually found myself like missing my mum and all our shenanigans of when we used to go out and shit. Even though she's a pain in the ass. But I actually miss going out with my mum, you know. And we used to go out. We used to go out every Monday or every Tuesday. And if she was moaning a lot, it would be a pain in the ass. But these days I would just think it's funny. Mindset has changed considerably in the past year or two about the whole thing. Because people have actually said that she's like borderline abusive or whatever. Like she seems to have calmed down a lot now, but she was worse before. As you know, she was yelling and screaming at me a lot. And getting quite violent and getting quite physical as well. And it was just like every time I saw her, she was moaning. I didn't get a new dog, no. No way! And if I ever do fucking get a dog, I ain't broadcast it. Oh, no. Not round here. While we're living here, we're remaining pet free. And if we ever do get a pet, you lot are not going to be fucking privy to it. And I don't mean you people watching right now. Possibly. I'm talking about the dickheads round here. I'm talking about the chavvy scumbag locals. Because they'll just go, oh, right, we're going to report you for this and that and the other. No fucking way are you lot being privy to if we ever get an animal. And you know what? I'm warning you fucking now. If I see any of you shitheads with an animal, I'm gonna be keeping a fucking eye on you, because I know one of you reported me for both the dog's nails being long, which, by the way, all of you have dogs with fucking long talons. I've seen it. And a lot of you leave your dogs outside in the fucking rain in all weathers, which you're not supposed to do. So if I see any of that, you're getting returned the favour. Yeah, I know you lot. You ain't being privy to if we ever get any fucking pets, that's for sure. Because you'll be on us like a hawk. So I know you try and figure out, try and find a nitpick, anything you can to get us on something because you fucking have a problem with us for no reason. Yeah. Well, I saw a shithead who reported me about the dog being too skinny. Because he had a legitimate health condition, not because we were abusing him. If you see him in those pictures, he's spoiled. He got 50 million treats a day, 50 million food a day. Not really, just kidding. He only got fed like 3 times a day, but you know. But yeah, he was spoiled. He had 50 million treats a day. That dog was not abused. That dog was the opposite. That dog was spoiled, rotten. And you lot have the gall to report me. Not even my mum. It's like my mum's dog and all. She's the one responsible for it, and the other one. But apparently I'm the one who's abused it. Even though I was a child when we had the other one. He said, oh, every dog you have, every dog you... That's what she said. That's what she said. I've got the video. She's like, oh, every dog you have. When I tried to explain that he went to the vet said he had liver problems because he was old, and had to put him down because his life would just be on a drip for the rest of his days. And that was no life. So she said the best thing for it would be to put him down. My mum was blubbering on the phone. If we were abusive to him, she wouldn't give a shit, would she? Disgusting behaviour you're accusing us of. I saw every dog you have. I saw her with a dog, so I'm gonna be keeping an eye on her and all. Return the fucking favour if she ever gives me grief again. Don't know what's wrong with the shitheads around here. But I know they do it just to get a rise out of you. They're just evil, pure evil, demonic. I'm sure it can't be like this everywhere, like people keep saying. People keep saying, oh, you get them everywhere. I doubt it. Can't be. If so, I want to leave the fucking planet. Or they should all go leave the planet. I think they should all be... You know how they say they want to colonise another planet? Send them all to the other planet. Send all this lot to the other planet. All these nasty, horrible, chavvy, scumbag hooligan types that want to bully people and abuse. By the way, when we're talking about abuse, all these people are abusing me. They're all narcissistic and abusive. I'm very passionate about it because I've put up with this bullying and narcissistic abuse for 3 decades of my life. Now, you expect this as a kid to be kind of bullied by other kids, but this is happening into my adulthood by kids, and it's stupid. I'm a professional businessman, YouTuber, Patreon person, artist, and I am being treated like I'm just some, nerdy, dorky kid. Like, I am not that. I am a professional, famous YouTuber. How many followers do you lot have? That's what I want to know. When you're picking on me and saying, oh, you're weird and strange and scary. That's what they all say about me. I'm weird and strange and scary. Yeah, what have I ever done to you? Fucking nothing. I have just breathed. I am guilty of living here and minding my own business. And you have the gall to say I'm scary when you seek me out. These people, guys, my lovely loyal followers, they seek me out. Now, if I was so scary, right, and you didn't like me, why'd you seek me out then? If I was seeking you out and giving you problems, then fair enough. But I'm not. I'm here. You come to me. You come to my house. You cause £30,000 worth of damage, maybe more, over the years, these 3 decades I told you about. Calling me names, calling me weird and strange, actively discriminating against me on YouTube and all, because I'm trans male, and saying, oh, she's not popular because she keeps going around saying she's trans male. It's like, that is LGBT phobic. That is fucking transphobic, and I can have you done for that. Don't know how, but apparently that's the thing. We are a protected species, apparently. I'm so blessed. But yeah, that was fun. Oh, I will admit that's dramatic. But no, I'm not being dramatic, because I'm not exaggerating. It's the truth. But I love to perform. I'd be a great performance artist. I have many talents. I just wish I could do something with them. But no, because I'm stuck being a freaking carer for my mum, so I can't do fuck all with my talents. Do you know what? If I didn't have to do this, I would have probably become an actor or something. Or performance artist or theatre or something. Apparently filming TV stuff is looked down upon in the performance art world. Apparently theatre is where it's at. I'd probably be good doing that. I can't sing though, that's a shame. I'd love to sing. I want to do opera. I love to do opera. It's so the best part of that. I want to do a like really sophisticated job. But my job of choice first, though, just to earn a crust, I think, is office work, and I am going to become the office manager. And then, hopefully, when my community, I was going to say something else, community grows, my House of Fluff community. And then, hopefully, yay, I can focus on that. But yeah, that's what this live streaming thing is about. Sorry for going off on a tangent. But this live stream is supposed to be specifically about House of Fluff. So just remember, guys, if you want to hear about the House of Fluff stuff, to skip to this 33 minutes in. I'm talking about the subject of the title of this video. Sorry about my tie, it's annoying. You keep going. That's why they have them clips. Need one of them clips. So if you want to get me something for my birthday, which is coming up in a couple of months, get me a tie clip. And one of them things that just... So I could look extra posh, so I could make all the chavvy scumbag hooligans jealous of how hot and sexy and posh I am. Look at me, I look rich, apart from the fact that my idiot wife has left this lovely stain in my vesty coat. By the way, you know these waistcoats? I actually prefer them with lapels like this one. I really love that. I really, really love that. Now, forgive me for my disgusting sloppiness, but I've left a button undone. That's because of my stupid and massive, enormous, stupid boobs. But look at that, I look virtually flat-chested now. I mean, there's a mound, obviously, but it looks a bit pushed in now. What do you think? It looks like I've just got a puffy chest. Look at me, I'm proud and puffy. Proud and puffy. It looks a bit like a binder now. An outside binder instead of an inside one. I found my binder. I found my binder now, guys, by the way. It's white, or it used to be white, but now it's grey because it was obviously put in with a bunch of grey stuff, I guess. So now my binder is grey instead of white like it's supposed to be. But it's a good binder, but it doesn't really push these stupid things in. See, that's how I want to look. I want to be like proper flat-chested. I wish I could have top surgery, but my mum says I shouldn't have surgery because it's risky. So only necessary surgery. It's a shame because I hate them. And I don't really want to have to get dead skinny to have a smaller boobs. And then I still have to cover the damn things up anyway. So anyway, House of Fluff, yeah. What can I say? It's going to be a community like that Kitty Hotel or whatever it's called. Whereby people can come. Like, obviously I don't have a specific location. But I was thinking before I actually get a location, which I'm hoping to be this house, to be honest. When my mum dies or whatever. I hate to say that, but, you know. Say if instead of when. If my mum dies, I would want to be rich, but I'm not, so it would have to be funded. But I was thinking of turning this house into like a kitty hotel, but it would be called House of Fluff, and it would be where people could come and dress up however they want without being judged, apart from all the shitheads out there. But we'll show them. We'll show them. Like, if they see a bunch of people coming around dressed all as animals, they'll be like, oh, right, so it wasn't just Wolfie being a freak then. There are other people in the world like that. It's like, you know, because they think I'm the only one, so they think I'm the freak. Although I have explained that there are other people like that, and they probably just think they're all freaks. But who cares? Like, as a group, we're stronger. So it would be kind of good if... Meow! Oh, that's cute. Thank you for that. What sort of roleplay? I love a poodle. Yeah, that's a cute little emoticon poodle. I am glad I live in oh, right, it's not a place, right? It's Michigan, not Zin, yeah, okay, yeah, probably it's better in there. I just want to go to a place where people are nice and stuff. So instead, because I can, it's like, why don't I bring nice people here? So this house will be House of Fluff. But in the meantime, I was thinking we could create our own subculture like furries. And we can have meets. So it will be like a cult, but it's just like a nice wholesome community where we're all like, we can just dress however we want and act how like animals and stuff. And goths and punks or whatever can come, like anybody, but specifically people who want to be fluffs. Hello, Roblox, sorry. I thought you said something else at first. Robux. So I know Issa, Dean, and Sean like the idea of this House of Fluff. That really has done a good job to make me look a bit more flat-chested. Even though I haven't thought of it before. But instead of having like, you know, just go with slight mounds. I mean, people can still tell I've got the damn things, but at least they look a bit more blended in with the rest of my fat now. So, I love it. Now I'm happier though, and I don't care who wants to bring me down because I am Jeremiah, the handsome, rich, stylish, posh, supreme gentleman. But I'm gonna do it better than the late supreme gentleman because I am magnificent. And don't worry, I'm not a serial killer. Although watch out! Still watch out though. Any of the hooligans, I mean, any of the bad people. I am narcissist. And you know, anybody who knows it, it's like a proper clinical thing. I never knew that. When I was younger and heard the word, I always used to just think it was a personality trait. You know, like you're just in love with yourself. But apparently it's an actual mental sort of disorder or whatever you want to call it. Mental illness? I don't know. It's not really an illness. It is actually. But, you know, it's... I mean, there's variations of it. So you get the people who are actually abusive and nasty and horrible and violent and like brutalizers. But I have obviously I have like a sadistic side and tendencies and stuff, but I wouldn't actually hurt anyone. I don't think I'd really want to. The only time I would hurt someone is if like it was just consented to. It was sort of like, you know, we were just role playing, and I'm role playing as Jeremiah. I'm you know, role playing as the abusive husband or whatever. Or if I had to defend myself, then yeah, I probably would. I almost had to get violent, like back in October when that woman attacked me. But I didn't actually, because they kept going on about me assaulting them, even though she was like virtually strangling me. But they kept going on about me assaulting her. And he was bloody filming it, so I thought, I don't really want to do anything. So I couldn't defend myself. I just kind of wiggled until I stopped, and then I just like stopped, and then she let go. So I just walked off, I guess, eventually. House of Fluff sounds great. Are you going to serve marshmallow, Fluff? Oh no, I don't want to make Fluffs into a marshmallow. They're so cute. Fluffs are cute little fluffy animals that I made up. They're like a cross between a dog and a cat. They're very dog and cat-like, but they've got wings. Okay, I think it's gone down my windpipe. And whenever that happens, it takes ages to cough it up. I don't know what happens if you ingest something down your lung hole. But I think I got it up now. It's because I attempted to breathe well. Drinking, that's always a bad idea. It's never a good idea. What's the favourite? Marshmallow fluff. I've never heard of that. Oh, bloody hell. Oh yeah, marshmallow. House of Fluff. House of Fluff is, it's just a cult where every people who are unusual and different and unique and like alternative styles and stuff will be accepted and embraced, and you can just come to the place, whether it's a meat place or my hotel, if I get to do one. I'm advertising it because I'm thinking I don't really know how to do it, because I'm not, unfortunately, in real life, I'm not rich. As much as I like to come across that way, because I live in a bigger house and I like to dress nice and everything. And I will admit I do have a lot of stuff, gadgets and gizmos and stuff, but I'm not really rich. I've acquired all these things over time. My mum bought the house cheap. I've acquired the nice clothes over time, and most of them I get from charity shops. Like this lovely shirt was a great find from a charity shop. But I will admit I got this I think waistcoat, shirt, and tie it was set. It's a white collar and it's like a stripy shirt, very posh. And I found it at the boys section at Next, like teenager section. So that's why it fits me. But as you can see, the waistcoat's very shapeless. But my mum, oh, it's come off. But my mum actually altered this so that the shoulders weren't as like sticky out. This one here has come apart, so that's how it really looks. And I don't like that. I like the waistcoats with the thinnest shoulder bits, shoulder straps. So she altered it to make it thinner like that. But this side is how it really looks, and it kind of sticks, it kind of squares, so it sticks out, which I don't like, and it just makes it looks horrendous. My mum's gonna have to sort that out. As much as she can be an ogre sometimes, she does actually look after me, so yeah, it's supposed to look like that. So remind me to give this back to my mum so she can alter it. But yeah, if I could, I'd get it sort of. I prefer like ones that are fitted, so you can see my waist a bit better. Because I do like my waist. I don't really like my big fecking boobs, but I do like my waist. I like to go in at the waist like that. I like a small waist, and then going out at the bottom. So basically, I want to be flat-chested, small waist, and then just go out at the hips and ass and bump and thighs. I've learned to embrace my flat freaking body though, because I suppose it does look more manly. Just wasn't really blessed with the wider hips or thighs. I'd rather it kind of go out like that, and then still have like a bit of a thigh gap. all my fat goes to my inner thighs, unfortunately. It's my dumb genetics, but I don't think I look terrible though. It's just not how I would prefer to look, but I don't think it looks terrible. I'm seeing quite a lot of people with that body now, so it's I don't feel so alone. Like the past few years or whatever, I've been seeing there was a lot of girls with like really small waist, and then it just like got really rounded hips and bum and thighs, and I thought that's the norm. Like, why don't I look like that? But now I've been seeing the opposite. The opposite's true now. There's a lot of people with wider waists and kind of going out here and then in on like a funny shape. So it goes out of the hips, then in, and then a bit out at the thighs, yeah. Like virtually no bum. So I've been seeing a lot more women and girls looking more like that now, so I kind of don't feel as bad. But I suppose it makes me look a bit more manly. People still keep mistaking me for a girl though, which is annoying. I was doing a video actually about something like that. Anyways, I was actually making a series of videos because it kept cutting me off because of my lack of space. No, I don't want that. Oh. But it was about the fact that it's always annoyed me ever since I was younger that girls and women tend to dress as boys. Because they do, it's kind of hard to, if you're trans female to male, it's hard to come across as male just by wearing clothes alone that are manly. So because it's become the trend for women to wear men's clothes or men's style clothes, you know, it's hard to actually come across as like you want to be seen as male. So ever since I was younger, if I didn't completely pass, people would call me she, her, girl, lady, whatever, and it was annoying. Whereas the opposite, if a man dresses as a woman, it's obvious that he is wanting to present as a woman, because men don't generally wear women's clothes, so it's easier for a man to pass as a woman. Even if he doesn't pass, you know, even if you can tell he's still a man but he's wearing girls' clothes, you can kind of say, all right, he wants to present as a woman, so we're going to call her and she and woman and lady and girl and stuff. So it's easier for men to pass, as in to the world, like for the world to think, oh right, you know, like they can tell it's a he, but they've decided, you know, oh right, they're wearing women's clothes, so they must want to present as women, so we'll you know, accommodate that. Whereas for women, because women generally dress still quite manly, people just assume, all right, it's just a woman wearing men's clothes, or it's a tomboy or whatever. So yeah, it is pretty hard. No. What did I do with my phone? Oh, it's gone off. No, it's gone off. I wonder if I was to go on hormones, on steroids, I wonder if I'd sound like my dad. I wonder if my voice, because I look like my dad, you know. This, if you want to know what my dad looks like, pretty much look exactly the same as him. But obviously he's older now, so he's got a bigger head. I don't know why, but I've noticed a lot of older men get bigger heads when they're older, bigger faces, like it's weird. Well, their actual heads stay the same size, but the faces, like the whole thing just looks bigger to me anyway, so. They keep saying that noses and ears never stop growing for men, apparently, but I've noticed faces also, see, the whole face seems to just go massive. Like this area goes bigger, the bottom bit, the actual face bit goes bigger. Like the head stays, the actual head stays the same, the skull, but like this bit goes bigger, like the bottom bit. That's what I've noticed. So basically, this is what my dad would have looked like when he was younger. So I wonder if I went on hormones, male hormones, I would probably, look at this smile. That is my dad when I smile like this. Especially the toothy smile one. This not so much. Not so much. That is my dad there. The smile for definite. I wonder if I would look just like him, as he would have looked at my age, and I wonder if I'd sound like him. I would be honoured to sound like him. I absolutely love his voice. It's so posh, so sophisticated, sounds so intelligent, whereas I just sound like shit. I hate my voice. I've tried over the years to change it, but it doesn't happen. It doesn't really seem to be happening, so I've just kind of given up because it was such an effort that you're just not living and not having fun. But I would like to sound a bit more manly. I like to sound more authoritative. Look at this. Look at how I carry my phone. It's got a handle. I'm just randomly carrying my phone. These pockets aren't real, I don't think. Oh, actually they are. They're just so... I wonder if I could... Might just be for show. But I think they are real pockets. I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! Oh no! It's in my finger! Yeah, I got it out. I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I'm cute! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I'm cute! Cute as pie! I've got an idea for another Jeremiah comic. It's the one where he's out with his family at a park or whatever and they're getting up to all shenanigans and Jeremiah's just like drunk and he's arguing with his wife because his wife starts going on about him being drunk and he's like, how dare you! Have a go at me. I can get drunk if I want to. I'm a grown ass adult. I don't have a husband. You have to do as I say. So there. So yes. So that's funny, isn't it? And then the daughter's like sat there thinking, ah, my dysfunctional family. That's fun. Such fun. So yeah, that's gonna be a comic. But right now, I'm doing a comic of, I'm doing a colouring in of a different one, so I'll show you right now. Come on, let's go. While we wait for that to cook. Just gonna take this with me because I know my mum will moan if she can't get in touch with me. She'll be like, oh, I could have had a green tea after all. You can guarantee she's gonna say that. But it's like, no, I'm not making a bloody green tea. I just want to get on with dinner. Although I will probably have to make a cup of tea. I don't think there's one made. Well, let's go to my office. Where's my office? This is my office. And look what I have done. It won't look like much, guys, but I have tidied the area. Look. They just need going in the other room. But see, there used to be all like paperwork there, which was my mum's, which is why I left it there. But I have decided to just pile it up over there. It's my mum's crap. All this is my mum's crap, by the way. Just to let you know. So all the clutter is hers, but she keeps going on about it being mine. I will admit all those DVDs and videos are mine. I will have to get rid of those because they don't work anymore. They're all mouldy and damp. There's my TV over there. I have no idea if it works. The light's on, I guess, but I don't know. I just don't bother with it, really. I used to. But yeah, I'm getting ready to remove all that stuff over there. Oh god, blinded. And put that couch so it's actually facing over there and looks like a proper living room. But you know, if I had my way, I would make this into a lovely climbing frame room / office. I kind of like it facing the wall though. You don't really have an office facing the wall. A desk with a computer. So this is where I do my actual work. Do you want me to play a music for you? I'll play a music for you on this lovely thing. And these tissues I'm forever picking up, but they forever ended up accumulating new ones. So it's hard to keep tidy when... I don't know how people keep their houses tidy, because I'm always forever picking stuff up and there's always forever more new stuff on the floor. And it's like, how do people keep it up? Like, we're just forever running around picking things up. It's like, there's like more to life than that. I just can't be bothered with it. Are you ready, kids? You'll be all right there. Oh, I've got these that my dad got me as well, so I can listen to music on the go. I don't bother with them, unfortunately. I don't know why. I just don't. I should really. I forgot how you play this. I've forgotten. Oh yeah. I just started practicing this song, so sorry I'm rubbish. And then what's the other one? I'll try and find it for you if you want. Mew 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 mew. Mew 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 mew. Again, I've never played that song before, so forgive me if it's rubbish. It's not been committed to muscle memory yet. I think I struggle because I'm having to use a black key. I always struggle when I have to use the damn black keys. If I didn't have to use the damn black keys, I'd be fucking fantastic. I've got some new fluffer puffers for you. You'll love them. The feast. You missed the other one, didn't you? Sorry, it's crap. I'm actually thinking of something. Oh my god, it's nearly 11 o'clock. Alright, I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry I didn't get to show you Fluffer Puffers, but my mom's gonna moan at me if I don't do the dinner, so I'll have to show you next time. So very sorry. I'll see you later. Goodbye for now. Sorry you're late.